Hey fam, how's it going? Here it is, the first deck profile of the Midterm GX box. In today's video, we have Behold, Gate Guardian. Let's go. For the skill card, we have Behold, Gate Guardian. For monster lineup, we have 1. Gate Guardian, 2. Sangha of the Thunder, 2. Kazijin, 2. Suijin, 3. Cyber Dragon, and 3. Jinzo. For spells, we have 3 Soul Exchange, 3 Book of Moon, and 2 Nobleman of Crossout. For traps, we have 3 A Hero Emerges, 3 Zoma the Spirits, and 3 Psychic Shockwave. How to win / strategies. Now before we go over the game plan, fam, we need to review the skill card Behold, Gate Guardian. Now if you notice though, on the back of this skill card it says, if you control Sangha of the Thunder, Kazijin, or Suijin, you can flip this card face up. So that right there tells us, fam, that the first objective is to get one of the 3 pieces out onto the field. So let's read the rest of the skill card. It reads, activate this skill during your main phase. Shuffle your entire hand into the deck, and then add 1 level 11 monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do, you can special summon up to 2 level 7 monsters with different attributes from your deck and or graveyard, but their attack and defense become 0. Also, their effects are negated. While you control Gate Guardian, it gains the following effect. Once while face up on the field, when this card is targeting for an attack, you can change the attacking monster's attack to 0 until the end of the damage step. So not only does this skill card give us instant access to Gate Guardian, but it also gives Gate Guardian a nice little effect, instead of Gate Guardian just being a big old beater. But as mentioned earlier, we need one of the 3 pieces to be on the field in order to activate this skill. So this is how we're going to go about it, fam. The first method is going to be with the trap card A Hero Emerges. Now for those of you that don't know, let's review it real quick. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, your opponent chooses 1 random card from your hand. Then if it is a monster that can be special summon it. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. So, simple enough, right fam? All we need to do is have the opponent attack us, and with the ratio of the Gate Guardian pieces that we're playing, 2, 2, and 2, it's going to be more often than not that we're going to see a Gate Guardian piece in our hand. So pulling off A Hero Emerges is going to be very easy. And then the second method is this. So let's clear the field a little bit here. And let's say our opponent summons a monster, right? Now, on our turn, we can special summon Cyber Dragon and then activate our spell card, Soul Exchange. And then we can proceed to tribute our Cyber Dragon and the opponent's monster for one of the pieces. You see how simple this deck is playing, fam? I love simple strategies. Simple yet effective. And then the third method to get a Gate Guardian piece out is this. Let's reset the field again and say that the opponent has a monster on their side of the field. We'll just special summon Cyber Dragon again, and we can special summon our Zoma, and then we can tribute our monsters for a Gate Guardian piece. And then behold! Gate Guardian is coming out. So let's actually play this out, fam. So we activate the skill Behold Gate Guardian, and we shuffle our entire hand into the deck, and let's say this is our hand. Now I want to point out, fam, Konami did a pretty good job with this skill, because it's like, even if we drew into the other Gate Guardian pieces, we can simply just, with the skill card, simply just shuffle it back into the deck and then bring them back out. You see? And then, of course, we have already added the Gate Guardian. And just like that, fam, we now have the big boss monster. The big old nostalgia boss monster. And now that we have Gate Guardian out on the field, fam, this is where the strategy for us gets a little tricky. Because maintaining our boss monster on the field is very much easier said than done. But this is how we're going to do it. So while I'm resetting the field here, fam, I just want to point out that we will never lose a battle phase with Gate Guardian or its pieces, because they all have that built-in effect of turning the opponent's monster or the opponent's attacking monster's attack to 0 during the damage calculation. And remember, Gate Guardian also has that built-in effect if it's summoned through the skill card. So meaning, the opponent will never attempt to attack us, fam, which in turn will force them to play defensively. So when they do that, so let's say they set this card down instead, that's where Nobleman of Crossout comes into play. Because with such offensive pressure being pushed on our opponent, they're gonna have to play defensively. They have no other choice. So Nobleman of Crossout will clean that up, and now we can just literally win the duel from there on out. And should we run into any back row whatsoever, that's where Jinzo also comes into play through Psychic Shockwave. Instant trap nullification just like that, and quite frankly fam, that should really seal the deal for us. And then as you all know, Book of Moon is universal utility. This is to help us protect our Gate Guardian or its pieces or even our other monsters from any back row the opponent may have. And also, Book of Moon tandems very well with Nobleman of Crossout. But as you can see fam, the strategy for this deck, despite being so heavy filled with boss monsters, the strategy for this deck is very simple, and I'm quite enjoying it. So to summarize the strategy again fam, it's basically just getting one of the 3 pieces out onto the field and then activating the skill, and then you just dominate and maintain. Simple, right? Card analysis. The skill card Behold Gate Guardian. Now I have to give Konami their props for this one fam, because they set up this skill in a way that even if we were to draw Gate Guardian or one of its pieces, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be okay, because all we need is to just summon a Gate Guardian piece and the skill card will take care of the rest. You know, just how cool is that? Good job, Konami, good job. And then we play the 1 copy of Gate Guardian. Now fam, 1 copy is all you need because we have access to it through the skill card as long as we have a Gate Guardian piece out on the field. And plus, even if you try to summon Gate Guardian through its effect description here, good luck with that fam. Let me know how that goes. And then we play 2 each of the Gate Guardian pieces, 2 Sangha, 2 Kazijin, and 2 Suijin. Now the reason why I went with this ratio fam is because we have a 30 card deck, so I kind of want to be able to see my Gate Guardian pieces sooner rather than later. And yes, I know fam that we are very susceptible to bricky hands in this deck because of such a heavy boss monster lineup, right? But if you look closer at this build fam, and we're gonna go over each card because that's what I do, but if you look at this build, this deck is very capable of special summoning and tributing monsters without having to use our normal summon right away. So bringing out our Gate Guardian pieces is gonna be very easy in this deck. That's why I felt it was okay to run 2 of each Gate Guardian piece. On a side note fam, I even tried to build this deck to a 20 card deck, and you could do that, but you will lose other aspects of the deck, you know, either protecting and maintaining or having other monsters that can be special summoned. Like, you just lose all other aspects of the deck. That's why I felt 30 cards was the way to go. And fam, I'm starting to feel like that 30 cards is slowly becoming the standard, which is good because it just allows for more strategy. But I could be wrong, I'm just saying though. But anyways, let's get back to the card analysis. So I play 3 Cyber Dragon. As you all know fam, Cyber Dragon is great for applying offensive pressure, for baiting out back row, and it's a special summon, so we're not using up our normal summon right away. Great tech in this deck. And then we play the 3 Jinzo. Now fam, Jinzo is in here to help us seal the victory with Gate Guardian, because we are in a very trap heavy format, and I know you're probably wondering, but Speed Duel bro, you have 9 traps in the deck. And here's what I have to say fam. If you're playing against a good opponent, they're gonna find a way to deal with Jinzo. I know that might seem like a weak reasoning or weak excuse, but it's true. You know, because Jinzo locks the opponent out and even ourselves from using our trap cards, our powerful trap cards. But with the new addition of that Kaiju in Speed Duels, I promise you, our Jinzo is gonna be dealt with. And now you're probably wondering, but Speed Duel bro, if you're gonna expect our Jinzo to be dealt with, why even play it at all? Again, fam, Jinzo is here to help make things easier for Gate Guardian or its pieces so that we can cruise our way to victory, or more like stomp our way to victory. So in short, Jinzo is here to help us have a higher percentage of winning. And shoot, sometimes if you pull Psychic Shockwave off, Jinzo can win the game itself. Just another great boss monster to this deck. And then we play the 3 Soul Exchange. Now fam, this is kind of obvious. We need to tribute monsters away, so I would rather tribute my opponent's monster because that helps us get better control of the field, or get rid of any troublesome monster the opponent may have. And then we play 3 Book of Moon. Now you all know how great Book of Moon is, fam. It's universal utility, which I say in most of all my videos. Book of Moon can shut down our opponent's monster so that Nobleman of Crossout can handle it, or we can have Book of Moon dodge our opponent's back row, thus protecting our Gate Guardian pieces or Gate Guardian itself. All in all, Book of Moon is universal utility at its finest. And then we play the 2 Noblemen of Crossout. Now the reason for this, fam, is because, as mentioned earlier, when we have a Gate Guardian piece or Gate Guardian out on the field, we apply such great offensive pressure that the opponent is going to be forced to play defensively. Because remember, we will never lose a battle phase whenever we have Sangha, Kazijin, or Suijin or Gate Guardian out on the field. The opponent will never attempt to attack us ever. So that's why Nobleman of Crossout is in the deck, to just help clean up the field. And then we play 3 A Hero Emerges. Now fam, I really like this tech in this deck because it essentially allows us to bring out Sangha, Kazijin, or Suijin for free, or shoot, even Jinzo or Cyber Dragon. So all in all, a very applicable card to all of our monsters except Gate Guardian. And then we play 3 Zoma the Spirit. Now fam, I don't really need to explain Zoma's greatness. We can tribute it, attack with it, defend with it. But in this deck, we're mostly gonna tribute with it. And once Gate Guardian hits the field, then we can attack with it. Or we can defend for dear life with it. So yeah, Zoma's just one of the all-time greats in Speed Duels. And then we play the 3 Psychic Shockwave. Now the reason why I'm playing 3 of these, fam, is because we've got 3 Jinzos. But it goes back to what I said earlier. We are in an extremely trap-heavy format, so pulling off Psychic Shockwave, in theory, should be very easy. And plus, in a way, when we pull off Psychic Shockwave, it's kind of deck thinning, because we're getting Jinzo from the deck, so yay for deck thinning. Alright fam, time for the moment of truth. Where does this deck rank on the power scale? In my humble opinion, this deck is casual. Now the reason why I say it's casual, fam, is because we don't have a draw engine and we are very susceptible to cloggy or bricky hands. But I did try to build the deck, fam, wherein bricky or cloggy hands is a non-issue, because with all the tech support that we have here and the special summoning capability, we're going to be able to get out our Gate Guardian piece to the field. Because remember, that's the first part of the goal here, is to get a Gate Guardian piece out on the field and then activate our skill card and then dominate with Gate Guardian. And what's so awesome about this deck, fam, is that its offensive pressure is so great that it forces the opponent to play defensively, because the opponent will never attempt to attack into a 2000 beater or a 3000 beater. So really, once Gate Guardian's out on the field, we're just gonna bruise and cruise our way to victory. But like I say with my casual decks, fam, don't expect too much from it, just have fun with it, okay? But the fact that we can easily summon Gate Guardian, thus summoning our nostalgia, and have the potential to win with it, that in itself should be very rewarding. So there you go, fam, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to hit the like button because it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed to me, your Speed Duel bro, you're more than welcome to subscribe, because 2 things. 1, I always play to win, and I'll teach you how to win. And 2, if you love Speed Duels, I'm sure you'll love me too, your Speed Duel bro. Thank you for watching, fam, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.